guys, welcome back to our Persona 5 Royal Let's Play. We're just waiting for the change of heart. It means we're hanging out with people. So let's see who's available. Oh, we could hang out with Futaba. We maxed Susumi? Huh. So let's go to the cafe then. We can hang out with Futaba. We haven't hung out with her in a while, so let's see what status we're at. I know she's low. Futaba, rank 2. So let's hang out with her. You've done all we can now. We've done all we can. Now we wait. Do you have some time? I want to crack on that promise list I made. Yeah, let's hang out.
Okay.
Then let's form our battle plan. Step into my office, Akira. Your office? Okie dokie, let's get started on this promise list. The first one is go somewhere with lots of people. Oh, I got the perfect place. Akihabara Wars, Revenge of the Futaba. You're going to Akihabara? Be careful out there. You gonna pay for my trip? Hey, did you see that table earlier? Whoever drew the picture was a real pro. Nah, not as good as the Inari, though. He's got a particularly pervy view on art. Whoa, what's going on? There's a super limited sale at the PC section. 3 terabytes for only 500 yen. What a steal! They're gonna sell out in seconds. Oh, she's gone. Mayday, mayday! I'm trapped in the home appliance kingdom. The 3 terabyte war rages on outside. There's just so many people. I don't know if I can last much longer. The call cuts out. Maybe I should look for Futaba. There you are. What was it? Are you okay? I was about to come find you, dude. Chill out.
Thanks.
Oh, thanks. I didn't think I was gonna see you until the end of time, but then I thought about you while I was wandering around the store, and bam, a wild Akira appeared. Good to see you again. You're the one who appeared. You need to be more careful. Good to see you. So you're relieved. That's an incredible coincidence. Me too. Wait. Wait a tick. I just finished a promise. Go somewhere with lots of people. Well, I'm awesome or what? It's all because of the 3 terabyte war, though. Oh, and because you brought me here. I, Futaba Sakura, hereby thank thee.
All right.
I don't know, though. I panicked hard when I was soloing the dungeon. I think not being with you is kind of scary, Akira. Alright then, I'm gonna add another goal to my list, being okay without you around. It might be a long quest line, but I'll finish it someday. Phew, I'm tired.
Okay,
Come on, let's go home. Hey, it's me. Thanks for helping today. So, I beat the go somewhere with lots of people goal first try, too. Not bad. I'm still not sure how I'm supposed to being okay without you around. But at this pace, I'll clear it in no time, right? It'll only get tougher, you will. We'll both do our best. Whoa, I got this. I don't care about how hard the quests are. I'll take them all. Anyways, I guess the point is I gotta grind for now. Leveling up is a big encounter Leveling up for a big encounter is the basic stuff. I'm gonna do a little research, see if there are any other ways I can power up. This is all kind of exciting, huh? Talk to you later.
You're back.
Oh. Things are getting really crazy online. The Phantom Thieves have been trending all over the country. Not a day passes that I don't hear people talking about the Phantom Thieves in the city, too. That just means people are really starting to count on us, right? The fervor may be too extreme. It is dangerous omen. We could face a great danger if anyone managed to discover our true identities. Don't scare us like that. Ain't no way somebody's gonna figure that out. Either way, this excitement has definitely piqued the public's interest in the Phantom Thieves. We'll need to be even more careful from now on. Why do we gotta be the ones who sneak around? It don't make sense. Here, Kawakami. Oh, Akechi. Definitely hang out with Akechi. So I prioritize these newer what are they called? Confidants than the ones that we have in the game before. So where are we at with him? Level 7, that's pretty good.
Hi.
Hey, Kurusu-kun, good evening. I actually have quite a bit to do. I'm waiting for someone right now, in fact. I'll let you know once I have a little bit more time. Until then, our battles will have to wait. What?
Hi.
Hey, Kurusu-kun, good evening. I actually have quite a bit to do. I'm waiting for someone right now. We can't... What? Wait, so we can't hang out with him? I'm confused. Wait, what?
Hi.
Okay. I guess we'll hang out with her then.
Good evening.
Yes, Hifumi, good evening. I traveled overseas for a school trip. The weather was really nice there. It's still so hot here in Japan. Do you have some time today? I'd like to request a match with you. Let's go.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. I look forward to it.
Check.
Ha! You've been defeated. The battlefield is mine. The ultimate Togo kingdom is completed. Pieces I've taken and Fumi has left me utterly defeated. But to think you could stay standing after being struck by my silver infinity sword, you've improved considering that you've endured climbing the silver so early in the match. The determination I'm sensing from you is a real inspiration. I must think of a new move. I'm afraid you'll surpass me one day if I don't stay sharp.
Actually,
The exhibition match against the pro my mother was talking about has been confirmed. He's a very famous Soji player. I'm aiming to be the first woman to reach the pro ranking league. I'm sure we'll draw a lot of attention, especially after that article. However, I don't intend to lose. This is my chance to display my true skill. I confess, I'm a little bit scared though. It's almost a relief. Don't let your guard down. It may come to luck. Don't let your guard down? Don't let your guard down. I won't. My opponent is ranked much higher than I am, so I won't take him lightly. To be honest, I'm not sure how well my skills will hold up against my true professional.
all right.
But I'm sick of being treated like an idol. I have to show them what I'm made of. Give it your all, I believe in you. Idols are cool too. Idols are cool too. Excuse me? I don't know. What is she like? I don't know. believe in you. Thank you. So, there's a move I want to try out. Would you like to play another match?
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Strategically place your piece in the enemy zone to increase your chances of getting gold. Be sure to use the tactic in your next match. For today, I'll try and steal the piece you want from me. That means trust in me growing. Double money and if a battle is won, one turn after success is ambushed.
All right.
Well then, let's begin the match. I hereby place the golden mantle upon your shoulders. Don it with pride.
I'll start.
Come, lightning metamorphosis gold promotion. Excuse me?
Thank you for today.
Thank you for the match. I look forward to our next one. When the President Okuma gonna get down and beg for forgiveness? The sooner they get it done, the better it is for society. We're counting on the Phantom Thieves. Don't let us down. Those politicians and Okuma both deserve divine punishment. Aww, this place sold out of Phantom Thieves merch too?
Alright.
When I went to buy a present for my grandchild the other day, they had a Phantom Thieves costume on sale. I'd spell the end of the country if kids started wanting to become more like the Phantom Thieves. You're already a second year of high school. You should have clear vision of your future. If you're looking to safety and stability, a civil servant is a good option. Hey, Krisakun.
Why don't you
I bet you all think the civil service is all office work, but the fishermen of Naragawa are actually civil servants as well. So tell me, which sector they belong to? Imperial House, Holdage, Ward Office, Cultural Affairs. I don't know.
This is it.
Very good.
Oh, I'm impressed that you knew that. Only the comrant fishermen of Naragawa are officially used for the Imperial Household. Those fishermen are granted spots in the Imperial Household Agency Board of Ceremonies. That said, you can't break into the industry even if you wanted to, since it's a hereditary occupation. If you want a government job, try for a spot in the Diet, though some may say that's hereditary too. Hey, did you get that question? I wasn't even close. Maybe he's actually smart. I'm kind of surprised. Oh shoot, the teacher's glaring at us.
Nice going.
Yes. I'm honestly fed up with the politicians these days. Isn't it someone who seriously wants to improve this country? Oh, I should have read that, but I won't. I want to hang out with someone. Oh, we can hang out with Futaba. Da 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 da. Okay. Oh, there she is. We've done all we can. Now we wait. You got some time. Let's keep going on the promise list. Let's hang out with her.
All right.
Okay, then let's hold a strategy meeting in LeBlanc. Don't worry, there aren't any customers around right now. Customers around right now. Next promise on the list is go to school, right? Pretty hard stuff for the second boss. I'm gonna be even harder knowing there are people there too.
All right.
Well, ain't no time like the present. Come on, let's go.
Huh?
You're going to school? Never mind. Just go have some fun. Here we are, school. I think my heart's gonna pop out of my chest. Huh? What are you doing here? Well...
I see.
I see, a promise list, like what you used to make with your mother. Well, do you want to come in? Can I use the go home instead? Let's go together. I was hoping you'd say that. I'm sure you'll be fine. Most of the students have already left, and all the teachers are in meetings. Oh, and I'll join you. I can use my position as student council president to avoid any problems that may arise.
Really?
You're incredible. If I've got you two with me, this place is gonna be easy as fighting a trash mob. I'm not sure I understand. That's a good thing, right? Anyway, come on, I'll show you around the school. This is a cafeteria where some students choose to eat lunch. Lunch? That reminds me of the time I was the only kid who didn't get the pudding with my meal. Oh, and this other time I ate a strawberry with ketchup on it. I didn't notice because they're both red and it was really gross. Anyway, the cafeteria is pretty boring, huh? Let's move on. This is the school library. We have all the regular academic fare here, textbooks, encyclopedias, study guides. We also have a few manga and light novels to request especially vocal students. This is so many books. Do you like to read, Futaba? Back in elementary school, I memorized the titles of all the books on the shelf in just one glance. The other kids thought I was making it up when I told them, though. But then I had to recite all the titles to prove it, and they just laughed and called me a freak. Am I weird, Akira? No, you're talented. I bet they were just friends. No, you're talented. I don't want to be talented if it's gonna creep people out. Ugh, school is the worst. Well, should we move along? Only a couple remain, though on a second thought, maybe we should pass on those today. Shall we head back to the entrance? I'm sorry, Futaba.
No.
Don't be. It's my fault. I remember all the sad stuff on my own. I guess dwelling on the past is just a bad habit of mine, huh? Not at all. Everyone does. It's cute. It's cute because I have that, so I want other people to think it's cute. Huh? What kind of weird fetish stuff are you into, Akira?
But
Honestly, Futaba, it's clear how much you've improved recently. I would never have gotten so worried about this before. Huh? What I mean is, worrying about something is the first step toward changing it. Coming to school like this is a huge breakthrough, Futaba. You're doing great, right, Akira-kun?
ooh, a new
Wait, so
discovery.
you're happy with me even though I got totally depressed? Is this like saying about... Is this like that saying about when life gives you lemons? Maybe I could make lemonade from the Phantom Thieves, or figuratively speaking.
You're right.
That would be wonderful. Ah, yeah. A chance to instantly hold up enemies when starting a battle.
All right.
I'm sure you would make a lot of friends if you decided to come to school now, Futaba. Friends? Futaba? Oh, nothing. Alright, I went back to school, so it means promise number 2 is all done.
Okay.
Anyways,
Going
let's
home.
retreat for now. What are you feeling for dinner? How about curry?
Okay.
Time to make like a rabbit and hop out of here. Hoi, thanks a bunch for showing me around school today. Feeling crazy fulfilled, but also super tired, to be honest. I can't believe everyone runs such a high level of dungeon every single day. You guys really are OP. I get the sense I'll level up faster if I stay close to you, but I think I'd run out of MP way too fast. The real world is a scary place. We'll take it slow. You need more training. I'll help you anytime. I'll help you anytime. Really? But I still gotta work on it, huh? So much for taking it easy on me. Ugh. But I do feel like it's making a lot of progress thanks to you, Akira. I'm gonna keep going on my own pace for my next goal too. Gotta focus on healing when you need to, right? And I can't just keep getting carried through all this. I gotta learn how to fend for myself. Okay, later. It'll be alright, Futaba.
Ah, you're back.
Oh, wait, we can go out with Sojiro? Bruh. I mean... Wait, what level are we with Sojiro? Hero. So we'll be level 5? Dude. Yes, let's do it. If you have time, can you help me prepare dinner?
All right. Then.
Thanks, Futaba's coming to eat today too. I'll get curry ready. I'll leave the coffee to you. Phew, I'm wicked full. How was the curry, Futaba? Delicious. I'm gonna be dreaming of that stuff tonight. Did it taste the same as you remember it? Yep, I feel like a dummy for not wanting to eat back when I was depressed about my mom.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah, the first episode of the brand new anime I want to watch is airing tonight. I'm out of here. Eyes in front when you walk, okay? No spacing out. You ran head first into a pole last time we went for a walk. Well, you stepped my toe on the dresser the other day. Ow, crap, it's gonna start. Making like a leaf in a script, bye. She thought it was delicious. And what about you? It wasn't bad, nothing special. I think I'm addicted. Really, I guess I have a pretty good taste if you can understand how incredible that curry is. Now then, there's something I should probably tell you. Here, take a seat, I'll pour you some coffee.
Yeah.
Remember how I said the recipe for the curry was developed by a scientific genius? You might have realized by now, but the genius was Futaba's mother, Wakaba. In other words, the curry is one of the last remaining connections Futaba has to her mom. I first met Wakaba back when I was doing work for the government. She was real trouble, let me tell you. Logic prevailed over emotion for her, and she had some intricate knowledge of human mind. I thought my pickup lines were the best in town, but not a single one worked on her. Was she like Futaba? She wasn't normal, huh? She wasn't normal because she didn't fall for Sojiro. You probably get a good idea was just from looking at Futaba. Wakaba was like an adult version of that. It was almost impossible to keep up with her. Men are idiots though. We spend our time chasing after things we can't get. Wakaba rejected me time and time again, but there was one instance I managed to surprise her, and that's when I gave her a plate of my homemade curry. The very next day she came asking about all the ingredients and what goes into cooking process. Then a few days later she handed me a scientifically enhanced version of my recipe. It was incredible. She had used my curry as a basis, but it was miles better than anything I made. Curry was Wakaba's specialty from now on. Naturally, Futaba grew up loving it in no time as well. But then after Wakaba's incident, Futaba stopped eating it entirely. The flavor would make her remember the pain. I've heard even smells can bring back memories too. But the curry was the only point of connection I had with Futaba. That's why when I took her in, I vowed to keep this recipe alive until she could eat it again. It really paid off in the end, almost brings to my so much history. It paid off in the end. Yeah, I felt like a huge weight was lifted off my shoulder when she said it was delicious. The whole idea of pairing curry with a nice brew thanks to Wakaba's refinement too. Despite how introverted she seemed, she was extraordinarily perceptive of the people around her. I never even told her about my love for coffee. She figured it out from just looking at me. That was when I realized she was totally out of my league. Not like I really stood a chance to begin with though. She already had Futaba by then after all. This might have seemed like an old curry to most people, but there's tons of emotions crammed inside. So make sure you keep the tradition going. Yay!
All right.
All right then, that's enough for tonight. Things are getting downright sappy in here. Futaba's waiting for me at home too, so I should probably be heading back. Make sure you clean up before you go to bed. Oh, my kindness. Hey, it's me. You finished cleaning up? Futaba's still watching it, man. As long as she's in a good mood, though, I don't mind it. Seeing her be happy now makes me glad that kept Wakaba's curry alive. His problem when she asks for it 3 times a day. Sounds good to me. There's always... she needs a balanced diet? That's exactly my problem. Futaba's still growing. I gotta be strict with her. She needs to eat balanced meals so she gets the vitamins a curry can't give her. But man, the expression on Futaba's face when she took a bite of that curry, forget it. Maybe I'll have to stick with curry as a staple, but I can sneak in some veggies here and there. Guess cooking really can be a labor of love. Ah, crap, I talk too much. See you later, I guess.
Morning.
Morning! Hey, you keeping up with the comments online? There are a lot of hate for Kumura and a lot of expectations from us. I hope Haru's dad has a change of heart soon. All we can do is wait.
No way, man.
Yeah, you got a point, but I'm positive that'll make a bigger impact than before. As usual, it's a while before you see some result, but man, I'm so looking forward to this. Oh, I have a sore throat from reading. Hey, you should tell the others about the target and mementos. No. So no one wants to hang out. So let's go to the library first and trade in our book.
What would you like? Thank you. What would you like? Here.
And then I guess we're gonna have to go to the diner? Well, let's see what's playing at the theater.
What?
I guess we'll go to to study, but we're just doing it for the charm, so. How do we work on charm? Oh wait. I think I remember. This place, right? This is where we have to go anyway. Let me go here.
Hey!
You may be able to learn some charm from the customer service. Yes! Let's go. I've never actually been in here, so. Oh. The atmosphere is kind of cute. In a cloying way. Oh wait, excuse me?
Welcome home.
Welcome home, Master. I'm Clara, your clumsy
My
maid. Oh,
goodness.
Master, is this your first time here? Yes. I'm so happy you came. This is your home, so please relax. Oopsie, almost forgot to inform my first-time visitor. How clumsy of me. We're having a stamp card here. If you collect 20 stamps, you can get a special item for us. If you get 1 stamp per 1,000 yen spent, it can make so happy if you collect a lot of them. So, what will your order be? I guess?
Absolutely.
Relaxing coffee, correct? As you wish, Master.
Hey,
Hey, it's pretty overwhelming. All that pink hurts my eyes.
here you go.
Oh, sorry to keep you waiting. Here's your, hot tea.
No.
Hold on, you ordered coffee, didn't you?
Oh,
Oh, that's right. I'm
about
sorry.
that.
It's so much cuts. But I made it with all my love. Is that okay? Not okay, Master? It's fine. Yay, thank you. I'm so glad you're such a kind master. I
Yeah.
felt you're going too easy on her, but I guess you learned how to be tolerant. Oh. That sure was unique. Either way, I think you learned how to get people to like you. Oh, two charm. Ooh! Now we're done with charm.
All right.
Dominaire.
Oh, sorry
Master,
about
I'm sorry
that.
for messing up today, but really nice having kind of master as you. Since it's your first time visit, I'll give you a stamp card.
Let's see.
Every Saturday or May Day, where you can get 4 additional stamps, I highly recommend you visit this. Then, today you get 1, leaving you with a total of 1 stamp.
Take care.
Amazing rest of your day, Master. I'll be waiting patiently for your next visit. Well, we don't have to go back later. Now we just need to work on our kindness and our guts. Oh, sorry. In case you would like to stay apprised of the situation, little has changed with my father so far. I appreciate the consideration. I've yet to truly speak with him, though. As I've said before, this is just what happened with Madarame. There's no need to worry. Still, I'm sorry. I know you're all waiting to hear what about the mental shutdown culprit. Father's physically weak, so it may take some time. Let's be patient. He's right. We don't need to worry. In that case, ain't it time to be talking about our next celebration party? Too soon, too stupid. What? We can talk about that some other time. For now, let's wait patiently. Yes, I'll contact everyone if anything comes up. Let's see. Kawakami. So, I guess we can start working on Kawakami. Alright. Because we have more with her. Where is she? Hero, Lover's Chariot, Justice, Hang Death, Temperance. Kawakami. We do have Temperance. She costs money, though.
Oh. Master.
By the way, your house is going to get air conditioning. Maid outfits are get too hot during the summer and really cold in the winter. They're so impartial. Oh well. I understand what I told you last time, right? And you still want to request me?
Hey.
Let's go. I hate the ones you have to pay for. Don't you sigh at me. I'm paying for you. Fine, I guess I have to talk to you properly about it. Just wait for me there.
Jeez.
Are you serious? I told you the story about my sick little sister was a lie. You know you're being used for money and you still request me? It's fun. I want to know you more. Who's the master here? Alright, who's the master here? Well, I'm thankful thankful that you're requesting me, but you really are one strange kid. I'm a mediocre teacher and a mediocre maid, and yet you listen to everything I have to say. You're a complete opposite of me. I don't even properly attend to my students' needs.
So...
The money is actually an apology. This was a student named Takasi at the school I taught before Sujin. Takasi-kun was considered a problem child since he had the lowest grades and skipped school a lot. So I was put in charge of guiding him, or rather pushing him to transfer into another school. But when I got to know him, I realized that he wasn't a problem child after all. In fact, he was working several part-time jobs just so he could cover his living expenses. His relative took him in when his parents died, so he had to make money to support himself. He couldn't attend school every day, but he was motivated to study. And that's why I decided to tutor him. After starting working with him, his grades started to improve, slowly but surely. But I was told it was wrong to only help certain students and not others. Then strange rumors about him being a juvenile delinquent began to circulate. And on top of that, I got called into the principal's office. He threatened me, saying that I'd be dismissed if I continued to tutor Tetsuki-kun. So... That's terrible. Yeah, but you could say the same about me. I got scared of losing my job and having rumors spread about me, so I canceled our upcoming tutoring sessions. Tetsuki-kun was on his way to one of his part-time jobs when I told him. Out of all the days, it was New Year's Eve, and I had been pouring rain all day, and he died in a car crash. Excuse me? He sounded so depressed when I told him that I couldn't tutor him anymore, but then he said he was no big deal because he had to work anyway, so I wouldn't feel bad. If only I had kept my promise to him. It's no one's fault. Tetsuki-kun was exhausted from tutoring sessions and working all his part-time jobs. His guardians blamed me for the accident, saying it was all my fault that he was so tired. They said that they were going to sue me and take his issue to the media and Board of Educations. I wouldn't have been accused of a crime, but if word gotten out, the school would have been done for. I wouldn't continue teaching no matter what, so I ended up paying them the apology money so they wouldn't sue me for saying anything. Guardians, huh? It was my indecisiveness that backed him into a corner, and I blame myself every day. I know paying them isn't going to bring him back, but it's the only way I can atone for my sins. It seems like his guardians are satisfied with our arrangements, so... See, nothing's good never ever comes from getting involved with me. I have to keep my distance to avoid hurting others, so I don't meddle in my students' lives. I've been coming here because of the random twist of fate, but we should say goodbye as well. It's too late now, dude. It's too late now. Chris-kun, you're really not the type to back down, are you? Huh? I guess it isn't. We're in this together now that I told you the whole story, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do about the other teachers so you get a free period with them too. I look forward to continuing our relationship.
All right.
I also need to start working so I can afford her. All right, time to clean. I'm going to put more energy into this than usual today. Oh my, this room is so dusty, even though I wipe the place squeaky clean every visit. Well, I guess it's all for you, Master. I'll work hard to earn my keep. Wow, it's dusty. If my cough is already this bad, maybe it'd be better off tearing this place down than trying to clean it. Well, the chicness of your room is truly its charm, so let's keep it as it is. All right, I have to go.
Thank you so much.
I'll eagerly await your next request, Master. First of all, you call my room shabby? Oh, is this Master? Thank you for using our services today. This is so draining. I'm just gonna talk normally. No point in making sales call this late anyways. By the way, I've always wanted to ask, but do you live in the cafe right now? There's always this nice curry smell around the place. Do you ever get to eat the place curry every day? Curry is all I eat. You want some? Oh, then I can serve it to you. Imagine it was cooked by your own maid with lots of love. Okay, that was a joke, but God, I really could go for some homemade curry right now. Sorry, I can't seem to shake this cough. I've been so busy lately. But I'm always ready and waiting for Master to request me. Okay, don't stay up too late. Night. Oh, Kawakami. Stop. Just stop. It's the 1st of October. What do you think will happen to Kuruma Foods?
Shucks.
Well, even if the CEO has a change of heart, the company's image is still in ruin. I imagine their stocks plummeted. Do you think the old Kuruma really exploited his employees? Every little rumor goes viral these days. What if it was just all lies? If so, the real victims here are the employees themselves. Nah, the rumor about Kuruma Foods were all well known in the industry. You're overthinking it. Hey, did you hear? The sport meet's pretty great. The way they overcome all the odds and made it to victory stand, it was like something out of a movie. Yeah, they put a stellar performance this time. They must have been training really hard. It's nice to see more people with smiles on their faces now. Wait, you actually went to watch? Seriously? I get what you mean though. Maybe I'll go and cheer for them too. I'm a shooter. Who wants to chillax? Oh, we can hang out with Makoto now. Kawa's up, but I think we should hang out with Makoto now that she's unlocked and finish that story up. I don't know what level will be, but oh god, I have to stretch. It should be fine. Let's hang out.
Well,
all we can do now is wait.
actually...
Oh, I spoke to Iko, and she said her boyfriend was okay with the double date idea. She asked me to show her your picture, though. Apparently, she thinks you look a little lame. She told me that boyfriend is in the same league as her Tatsuki, but I think she'll change her mind when she sees you in person. Don't worry, I'll back you up. Let's hang out with her. Thank goodness. I'll contact Iko. Let's meet at the diner, as I mentioned before. Now we gotta be suave. Yo, my name is Tsukaza. I heard all about you two from Miko. So I heard you're a student council pres, Makoto-chan. I totally wish I could be on one of your council members.
Oh.
Yes, I'm totally. Four Eyes here's your boyfriend, yeah? Yeah? Huh, looks like the guy doesn't get along too good with Kid though. It looks like your love level is rock bottom. Are you seriously dating? We just started. We're fighting right now. Love comes in many forms.
Well,
right. He doesn't really like it when I get all clingy with him. Oh, I get it. You just don't got any affection compared to us. Mm-hmm. Hey, babe, did you do something special today? I don't remember. You're looking this sexy. Oh, Tsukasa. Ugh. Sorry, I have to use the bathroom. Later, lovebird.
excuse me.
There's something I'd like to ask you. Are you seriously about pursuing a relationship with Iko? Aha, I was wondering when our honor student was going to show her true colors. That reminds me, Iko said you were real pumped about getting to know me. Why is that, huh? I just wanted to make sure you're good for her. Damn, girl, you really care about your friends. Good stuff. I always say friends are like super important shit. Speaking of which, friends, a friend of my GF is totally a friend of mine. How about you tell me your digits? Huh? What's wrong? Come on, give me your number. Have my number. Nobody asked for yours, Four Eyes. Anyways, Iko's already given me yours, Makoto-chan. We good? I do have one more question to ask you. You're not going to bring Iko into your club, are you? What? You suspected me? You suspected me? I wouldn't dream of it. It's a damn shame people think our hosts are just flirts. But my love for Iko is pure snow. Don't twist the story. Huh? Something wrong? Oh, we're just getting to know your little friend here, honey. Well, I should get going. Gotta be at work soon. Ah, me too. Bye! That's weird. I hope he's not tricking her. But no matter what I might think, I still don't have the proof. And above all, Iko seems really happy. Am I just getting in the way of their happiness? No, you're being considerate. Don't worry too much. Probably a little. You're being considerate. I suppose so. I mean, I really am worried about Iko, or whatever her name is. In the end, I know this is just a hunch, but my father always stresses how important it is to trust your hunches. It seems the host has sent me something already. I'm supposed to be saying it's full of emojis. It's me, Tsuka, heart emoji, and no, we just met, but I couldn't wait to phone emoji you. I'm so happy to be friends with you, Moko-chan, clapping emoji, hot spring emoji. That was barely a coherent sentence, and but I need to get used to that if I'm going to help
Thank
Iko.
you very much.
By the way, I'm glad you're here with me. I would have been really panicked if I'd been alone. I honestly despise how immature I can be sometimes. But I'm working through it with your help, so thank you. Should you say how immature she can be? She has to cure status ailments inflicted upon party members.
All right.
Yes.
Shall we go?
We should go get going. I'll let you know if anything else comes up.
All right then.
Goodbye. Hey, Akira, thanks so much for everything today. It feels strangely excuse me. I feel strangely exhausted. It reminds me of when we went to the red light district. Even after the split a ways, the host kept sending me messages. He used to use these weird symbols. I have no idea what he's saying. I want to ignore him, but I shouldn't for Iko's sake. Tell him you're on a date with me. You gotta be excuse to ignore him. You should have some great ideas. Thanks. I'll try responding with that. I just can't shake these doubts about Iko's boyfriend. I can't tell if he's a bad guy, but he doesn't seem like level either. I need a little more information. Thanks for all your advice. I'll talk to you later. That's my bitch. No, sorry, joking. That's my girlfriend. Sir, leave her out of this.
You're back.
Oh, whose messages? Okay. Cow calming. We gotta hang out with Iwa. Akechi's locked right now. So, only thing we need to really work on is our charm and stuff, but let's hang out with Iwa so that he ranks up next time he's available. Hi! Everyone has a secret they don't want anyone to know. I barely use a PC because it'd be trouble if I got hacked. So, you're here because you saw my message, right? I want to work. I gotta find somewhere that ain't so popular. These areas marked. Well, just do some work around the shop then. Shrine Park, huh? Yeah, that's not bad. Come on, check it out. Where are we going to the park? Not too bad. It's easy to get here, and there's a lot of open space. Yeah, this'll do. Thanks for telling me about it. What are you gonna do? What's my reward? Huh? Good one, kid. If this goes well, think about it. I'm gonna give a student who's prepping for a high school entrance exam a chance to relax. Either way, thanks for today. I'll continue being flexible with our deal. Make sure you keep being useful for me, alright? Man, there's so much nature here. It must be really peaceful during the day. But this place is just where the most likely to run into trouble. Just be careful. Just remember him playing with something like this. I think it was a duck, though. Anyways, you ought to hold on to it for future purposes and all. A swan boat. A swan boat. See ya, kid. Thanks for the swan boat. I'll put it on my shelf. Ooh, the maids. I can't wait for his public apology. This should be they should just execute everyone who causes trouble for society. Oh, maybe they could take down my boss. Politicians who knock the Phantom Thieves are just sore losers. What about Akechi-kun? He's too afraid to backlash to comment.
Well then.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Hey,
Wow. Maybe the Lady Anne can go someday. Who wants to hang out? Kemi, Yusuke, Makoto's available. So yeah, let's hang out with Makoto. Makoto, we're here.
Well,
All we can do is wait. Hey, do you have some time to talk about I'm gonna call her E's boyfriend? Yeah, let's hang out.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's meet in the student council room. We can take the back entrance into school. E's boyfriend T has been sending me a lot of texts recently. His days and nights he reserved due to his work, so he often sends me a good morning late at night. Does E know about this? I'm not sure. I definitely tell E if he asks me on a date. But for now, things are generally pretty normal. Mostly messages like, how are you? How's your boyfriend? Hope you had a great day today. Do you think their relationship could actually be serious? Was I just biased to think that all he wanted was from E is her money? Probably a little. You watch too many soap operas. He's definitely suspicious. Probably a little.
Yes.
I mean, it does sound like a TV show. A lying host that tricks women into debt, then forces them to sell their bodies. But those kind of things exist in reality, as well. Immoral host human trafficking rings. My father even mentioned to me about gangs of men that look specifically for depressed women in Shinjuku.
It seems...
They take advantage of the loneliness of those girls to feel free to force them into horrible abusive situations. Then after ensuring the girls make it buried in crippling debt, they make them sell their bodies to pay it off. There are other ways they force girls into it as well. Blackmail, illegal immigration? There are countless victims of schemes like that. Countless gangs as well. My father was going after a particular notorious one when... In the course of his investigation, he was hit by an errant truck. The impact killed him instantly. At first, I thought it had to be an accident, but at the funeral, I overheard my father's supervisor speaking with my sister. He was saying my father had likely been assassinated. They suspected that the gang he was trying to investigate hired the driver. Who's there later? What gang was it? I don't know. The driver died on impact as well, but apparently they found drugs in his bloodstream. Either way, the gang has been pushed back into the shadows thanks to the Shinjuku cleanup operation. I'm not sure any of this would ever happen if it not for the incident with my father. It's a horrible story. It was tough without him. He was a noble man. He truly was, wasn't he? I wish I could be a little more like him myself. Instead, I'm just being hesitant. That's actually why my sister became a prosecutor to begin with. She couldn't stand by and watch the evil prevail over justice. The passion undoubtedly came from our father. Our mother passed away many years back, so when father was killed, we had to survive on our own. The responsibility, the pressure of all that fell on my sister. Because of that, she can't help but talk down on our father at times. She says death is no different than surrender. But I still look up to him. I often lonely because of how much time he spent at work, but seeing his tireless pursuit on case after the next was nothing but short of incredible. That was how my father chose to live his life, trying to bring justice and order to the world around him. It's admirable. I'm sure he was happy. That's admirable?
Yes.
Yeah, come to think of it. There was something he used to say to me all the time. The most important part of your life is how you choose to live it. How have I chosen to live? And more importantly, how do I want to live? Magic, you can figure it out now.
I see.
Now? You're right, I can still change my path going forward. To be honest, I've been determined to follow my path my sister led for me. After father's death, I wanted to lighten the burden on her as much as I possibly could. Oh, we're supposed to be talking about E here. Sorry, going off topic.
Actually...
You know, I never actually talked about anyone about my father. It's such a painful memory to look back on. But I feel comfortable discussing it with you. And beyond that, I think I understand my life a bit better now.
Thank you very much.
So thank you. Deepening. Allows to see null, repel, and drain when highlighting a target in battle.
All right.
Oh, it's E gloating again. Maybe I'll like skip college and just marry to T instead. I guess she's choosing how she wants to live too, as long as she's sure she'll be happy. Oh, another message, huh? You seriously about Kurusu-kun? Want to have a double wedding? I'm keen if you are. Don't be ridiculous. I wouldn't even begin to think about marriage at this point in life. By the way, can you keep pretending to be my boyfriend a little longer? That's the best method I have to keep tabs on E&T. And at any rate, thanks for listening to me today. I'll let you know if anything urgent comes up.
Alright then.
See you later. Hey, do you have time right now? Sorry for venting much before. I just want to talk about E, but I still got a little off topic. Thanks for still pretending to be my boyfriend too. I don't trust E's boyfriend yet, so can you keep this up until I make a call one way or the other? Of course, I guess so. The role I've always hoped for. What? Gosh, stop teasing me. I'm counting on you, okay? Let's see how convincing a boyfriend you can be. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Sorry if my voice has gotten weird. It's just, I've been talking a lot today in these recordings, so it's gotten a little rough.
Back.
Well then.
Reminds me, the home piano. Iwa's up. So let's hang out with Iwa. Oh, go up here, 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 and here. Level up. Level up. We are leveling everyone up. Everyone has a secret. Yeah, okay. I got a security escort task for you. This is something I can only entrust to you. Will you take care of it for me? Let's do it.
Good.
The person you'll be escorting is Kaoru. Get dinner with him at the diner in Shibuya. Now go. I gotta take care of some business with Tasuda. I'll be there after I handle that. See you soon. My dad really is late, huh? He's the one who asked us here, too. You know, it's pretty rare for him to invite people out like this. He must have something in you, Kurusu-kun. I doubt he'd ever actually admit it, though. By the way, has he said anything to you about me weighing him down? Weighing him down? What? Not even close. To be honest, he's been acting super weird recently. More than anything, he seems stressed out. I even heard him mentioning my name on the phone a few times, but then every time I go to ask him about it, he told me there's nothing to worry about. I don't know if it just makes me feel anxious somehow. I mean, we're supposed to be a family. I'm not sure if you know this, but he's not my real father. He just took me in after my parents died in a car crash. Apparently, he was just a good friend of theirs. Honestly, I can't remember a single thing about them. I wonder if my dad ever considered me to be part of his family. He definitely does. You think so? Now that I think about it, have you ever seen his tattoo? The gecko on his neck. The truth is, I have a really bad scar in the same spot of my parents' car crash. Back when I was a kid, everyone picked on me. My dad would always come home and find me in tears. That's why he got that tattoo. He said it could use a new Iowa family crest. Oh, and I did some research on geckos. It turns out that symbol is protecting one's home and family. I almost forgot about that. To be honest, maybe he cares about me more than I realize. Yo, sorry about the holdup. You two looking like you're having fun. What have you been talking about? Our futures, girls, that's a secret. Girls. Aren't you two a little pair of lady killers? Guess there's worse things that could be talking about, though. Wait, did you guys get girlfriends, Kuru? That's not what we were talking about.
Sorry.
Anyways, can't stay long. I got errands and need to take care of. Figured it'd be nice if at least dropped by instead of telling you over the phone. What errands? Or can you not tell me? What's that supposed to mean? It's just work stuff. Ain't that right? Right, you should tell him, Iwa, you should buy something. You should buy something. I'm here, feed me. Hey, that's not a bad idea. Order anything you want, it's on me. Okay. By the way, I'm almost done figuring out what happened with that deal we were talking about. I'm going now to meet with the guy who set it all up. I'll have to fill you in on the details some other time. Anyways, all thanks to you, kid. The real nice having a reliable part-timer to help me around the shop. Yeah, you're welcome, dude.
All right.
You're not getting yourself into anything dangerous, are you? Dangerous? Of course not.
Later.
Well, I'm out of here. You can hang out at Walakaru. Eat as much as you want. See you at home.
Okay.
We ate dinner together. We're best friends! We're best friends. Hey, thanks for looking out for Kaoru. With your covering for me, I actually got some good business done too. Looked like you and Kaoru really hit it off. Glad to see you two get along. He's my age, so it comes easy. All I do is listen to him. It's a part-time job. He's my age, so it comes easy. That's kind of what I was hoping when I asked you to handle this. To be honest, though, things weren't even better than I expected. Huh, well, I figured I was just getting some security, but I guess that's not all you're good for. He's hitting that age where he has to figure out a lot, some of which I'm sure he won't talk to me about. Kind of hoping you can help him, though, through that kind of thing. Well, we'll talk again later. See you. When did me and the boy get a social together?